Welcome back to some more Fire Emblem. We just finished up a mission, and Gilbert would like to speak with us. Let's go see what he wants.
Even this town, which was a ruin, has begun to recover its energy. However, acquiring supplies is still difficult. The people living here are struggling too. This conflict must be brought to an end soon.
I agree.
Yes, let us seize victory together and build a new, more peaceful world. Still, I wonder what path my life should follow once we achieve our goals.
Aren't you going back to your family?
That has been my intent. But surely my daughter Annette must have her own path to follow. Perhaps she would be happier if our paths diverged. Of course, if she desires it, I will gladly return. But if she does not, I wonder if I should ask my wife to join me here, to live out our days together at the monastery. That would not be so bad a choice either. Perhaps it is the fault of last night's drink that I am indulging in such dreams of the future today.
It's important to think about the future.
Yes, I've learned there is strength in focusing clearly on tomorrow and allowing yesterday to be done.
Hey, it's the old fishing guy. Hi there.
Old fishing guy?
A short time ago, I instructed these children in the art of fishing.
Thanks to you, we caught a really big fish in the river nearby.
Is that right? Be sure you share it with your families now.
We will.
Happened to not smiling.
I did say something about that once, didn't I? I even told you to forget you ever saw me smile. But now, I would not ask that of you. Your words from when last we spoke have stayed with me. They bring to mind the king I first served. He told me not to dwell upon the dead. The dead are dead, and those who live are not bound by them. I intend to live my own life from now on.
That's a fine smile.
You have a fine smile as well. One that I could never have imagined when we first met. No matter how our titles or positions change, I hope you will always remain yourself, Professor.
Okay. Dimitri. He's done being a gloomy pants. Still training?
Indeed, but I was thinking about ending it here. Perhaps it is the gloomy weather, but I am feeling the sting of wounds that should have healed long ago.
What wounds?
The injury I got when that girl stabbed me after the battle at Gronder. Her eyes were filled with revenge, just as mine once were.
Who was she?
I don't know, but I have a guess. Ah, I suppose I haven't told you about that yet.
What are you talking about?
I was attacked inside the monastery the other day. It caused quite the uproar. The ones who attacked me were some of the youths we taught swordsmanship to once upon a time.
Why did they do that?
It seems they were raised by a group of thieves we put down 5 years ago. I heard Lady Rhea took custody of them, claiming that the children were innocent. I have taken so many lives, and with each one I face hatred. During the last 5 years especially. My life was not so different from that of a wild beast. And that young girl's brother. At some point I must have... That is why I thought it only natural that someone would retaliate someday.
To be fair, with the girl's brother, he was literally a general in the army that was assaulting us. I feel like it is unfair for her to be salty that he literally tried to take over and kill everyone in the monastery. We killed him back, and she's like, "Oh, you killed my brother." Fuck off. Literally, y'all are the aggressors. Don't pull that shit. Like, yeah, it sucks. It absolutely sucks. But get over it.
Because I hated. Because I stole and... because I killed. But with those children, it's different. We drew our blades with the best of intentions, only to hurt them in the end. I suppose this is yet another thing we will just have to live with.
It's part of the job.
Yes. As one who chose to fight, it is my responsibility to confront this anguish and the true nature of war, until the day my life comes to an end.
We can confront it together.
Thank you. You know, Professor, there is something that I only recently realized. I never knew it could be so comforting to have someone standing by my side.
Alrighty. I can finally interact with Mr. Grumpy Pants. Alright, so we're gonna have a bunch of supports real quick. Pretty much Dimitri with everyone.
Your Highness, you still have scars on your back. It does you no good to languish in pain. I will procure some medicine.
No, it is fine. Well, they are still deep. These are from 9 years ago. They do not hurt any longer. Besides, it would be a shame if the scars I got from protecting you were to fade. I bear these scars proudly. It makes me think that it was worthwhile that someone like me survived.
To hear you say such things.
Dedu, you say that I saved you. But do you know that you also saved me that day? If I had been unable to save anyone, I would have been the sole survivor. I would have had no reason to keep living. But I saved someone. Saved you. That and that alone has always been my crutch.
When I stood before those soldiers and their swords that day, I was prepared to die. But then, you suddenly appeared, and you shielded me. I knew then that a savior's hand could reach into even the deepest darkness. I still have not been able to repay that debt.
Have you not heard a word I've said? You have saved me in countless ways. 5 years ago, I did nothing but await my execution within my jail cell. Was it not you that saved me?
That was nothing more than my duty as your vassal.
Listen, Dedu, perhaps you consider me to be someone special, but I think the same of you. You are irreplaceable, cherished. So stop saying that we cannot be friends. Stop saying such awful things.
Please, do not look at me that way. You promised me you would build a kingdom that is proud to boast of Duscar blood. In this kingdom, where there is no distinction between the people of Duscar and the people of Fodlan, will I finally, without reservation, be able to call you my friend? Will I, Dimitri?
Dedu. Yes, you will call me your friend again and again, no matter how many hardships I must endure.
I will do all I can to bring about that world as well. To be your friend is what I have always wanted.
Is that so? I am glad to hear it.
But until that time, we must allow no harm to befall you. So please call upon me when you walk alone at night. And even when you go out in the day, please tell me where you are going and whom you are meeting.
In the end, I suppose there is no fixing your overprotectiveness, is there? I suppose I can live with that.
Okay. He's gonna have a whole bunch of these.
I have a question for you. Answer quickly before my hand slips and I cut you in half.
Always so ominous. Well, what is it, Felix?
Sometimes you have an animal's face, contorted with anger and bloodlust. At other times, a man's with a friendly smile. Which is your true face?
Do not waste your breath on questions with such obvious answers. They are both the real me. My father, my friends, Glenn. They all meant a great deal to me. And they were all brutally slaughtered. I alone survived. If I do not shoulder the anguish and regret they must have felt, who will?
So that's how you justify your atrocities.
What do you mean?
I will fulfill my duty to the late king. My old man used to say that over and over like a mantra. How nauseating. No one seems to understand. The dead won't acknowledge your loyalty. They don't care. What a load of bunk it is, pretending to serve a corpse. You're serving your own ego.
You are wrong.
No, I'm not. The dead are dead. The living are living. You have to respect that boundary. If you keep stringing gravestones around your neck, you'll snap.
Even still, I cannot forget them, nor can I let them go.
Then keep those thoughts to yourself. If you're too weak to do that, abandon your throne. Become a gravekeeper.
Felix.
I'm not immune to emotion, you know. Far from it. I haven't gone a day without questioning why my father and brother had to die, while I survived. I'll bear this pain until the day I die, but I refuse to wallow in it. I have more important things to do than blubber for my whole life.
You know, Felix, you really are growing more and more like your brother. Always so sarcastic and constantly looking for a fight. But deep inside, more than anyone, you...
What are you getting at?
Oh, it's nothing. But allow me to thank you. Your perspective has opened my eyes.
Not my intention. I couldn't stand the pathetic look on your face, that's all.
I see. If you say so, then we will leave it at that.
All right. Oh. We got a lot of these.
Dimitri. Have you come to pray?
Something like that. And you?
Get your popcorn. We'll be here for a minute.
Oh yes, that's why I'm here. I love how calm and peaceful the cathedral is this late at night.
It really is.
Coming here on a quiet night always makes me think of those who aren't with us anymore. We've lost so many in this war, too many to count. I hope they all get to live in eternal happiness at the goddess's side. These prayers are all I have to offer.
You are a kind soul, Mercedes.
I think you're kind too, Dimitri. Sometimes to a fault.
Kind? Me? No, not at all. I am just a killer. A disgusting monster.
But why do you kill? For the sake of your loved ones? Those who have passed? Real monsters kill for selfish reasons. They're incapable of expressing sorrow when they kill. So please, don't call yourself a monster.
Mercedes, I am scared. So scared that I will forget their faces. The people who have died. Who I have killed. I cannot let myself forget them. I know that, and yet... Whatever my feelings, it is all the act of a monster.
It's sad, but the truth is that people forget. You may be afraid to forget your past, but you'll never be able to revisit it. Living in the present is the best we can do. We owe it to those who can't come back.
If someone had said those words to me 5 years ago, I would be a different man today.
What do you want to do now, Dimitri? Continue fighting for those who have died? Not as a king, but as my classmate. What do you want to do?
My own dreams. I have never given it any thought. What about you? What do you want, Mercedes?
I want to keep sewing and training with you, even after you've become king. I want to be your friend.
But I have no right to stand beside you.
Please, I can't hear any more of this self-deprecation. I just want to be by your side. Is that so much to ask?
Mercedes. I want the same thing. If you allow it, I wish to stay by your side.
I'm glad I'm not the only one who feels that way. Let's spend a little more time here together, just the two of us.
All right, 1 second. I'm cleaning my glasses. Yep, there we go. All right. More.
Your Highness, I have one more favor to ask.
Is this about Gustav again? I have plenty more stories about him, but perhaps it is time for you to speak with him yourself.
Oh, it's not about Father this time. This time I wanted to ask about you.
About me?
I mean, I heard all about Father last time, but I didn't ask about you.
Ah, well, I'm afraid there is not much of interest for me to tell you.
Oh, it doesn't have to be funny or interesting. That's not why I'm asking. It's just that I thought I already knew you, but I'm not sure I really do. That day when we were reunited at the monastery, I didn't know what to say to you. So I wanted to prepare some of your favorite food. I thought maybe if you ate something that you liked, you'd cheer up a little. But when I got to the kitchen, I realized I didn't even know what you like to eat.
I see. Well, it's a little hard to say what my favorite is. I just don't really have any strong feelings about food. That said, you're pretty keen on sweet things, right, Annette?
Yes, that's right. I'm at my happiest when I'm digging into a sweet treat. Oh, did you know there's a famous sweet shop in the capital?
Yes. It often had long lines outside, didn't it? The castle guards often spoke of it.
The sweets were so good. They cost a fortune, but I loved them. When Father was still around, we all lived as a family in the capital. Since then, I've had them only a few times. How I'd love to taste them again.
Say, Annette, when this war is over, where will you go? I heard that you were close to Baron Dominic back in the academy days.
That's right. But that's not where I think I'd like to go when all of this is over. I reconnected with Father, so I'd like to live with my family again, in the capital. Also, if I'm in the capital, I'll be able to see you from time to time, right?
Ah, that settles it then. We'll have to get your father working twice as hard.
Father's at a ripe old age now. I'd appreciate it if you didn't work him too hard.
Oh, of course. I will keep that in mind.
All right, couple more.
Your Highness, I've come to apologize. I mismanaged my feelings and got carried away. I've been thinking about what might have made you say the things you did. I was so caught up in the moment and in my own feelings that I didn't think of what yours might be.
No, I should be the one to apologize. I did not intend to say such things. I lashed out like a child. You were right to rebuke me. I am disgusted by my own inability to express myself. Will you allow me to explain?
Of course.
At the tragedy of Duscur, I saw countless corpses. Of course, I saw his, too. Glenn's. Ingrid, I doubt you would have been able to see him. They were unable to bring his body back, after all. He must have died an agonizing death, full of pain and regret. That is what I saw in his face. In that wasteland, there were no beautiful, proud deaths that could have been written about in heroic tales. Not one. I do not want you to die a death like that. Not even for the sake of loyalty or duty.
A king must at times order his soldiers and knights to fight and die on his behalf. Their lives must be used for the greater good. This is something any good king understands innately. Any king who doesn't allow people to die on his behalf is too soft to rule well.
You leave me little room for argument. Have I disappointed you?
No. I chose to serve you because of how you are. As your knight, I will stand by your side and uphold your soft-hearted ideals.
What has changed, Ingrid? You were so obstinate the other day.
I've realized that I haven't been facing a very important truth. Because of you, I can finally move on. Thank you.
Huh. B plus. Oh, wait, yeah, Well, sure, happy.
I did not expect to see you here, Happy. I get the feeling that you didn't come for training.
Listen up, Dee Dee. I remembered something.
Remembered? Ah, does this have something to do with why you were staring at me earlier?
Not ringing any bells. I stare at people all the time. Anyway, do you know Anselma?
Anselma? Yes, of course. But how do you know that name? That is what my stepmother was called in the Empire. In the Kingdom, she was called Patricia.
Oh, so that's what it was. I see now. What a relief. It was really sticking in my craw. Well, now that that's all settled, I'm off to bed.
Just one moment. You may understand, but I most certainly do not. How did you know my stepmother?
She used to visit all the time. I think she was friends with the lady who kidnapped me.
Friends? Are you sure?
I heard the lady helped bring her to the kingdom, but I don't really know the details. Anyway, when Anselma saw how I was being treated, she got angry, just like you. You remind me a lot of her, actually.
Are we really that much alike?
I'd say so. Come to think of it, you greet people in the same way, hold a book in the same way, you even get angry in the same way. It's uncanny.
I share no blood with my stepmother, but to hear you say that, it pleases me greatly. She was the one who raised me. I suppose it makes sense that we would share certain mannerisms. To think that the person you mentioned was my stepmother is baffling, to say the least.
What do you mean?
For all intents and purposes, my stepmother was completely cut off from the outside world. Suffice it to say, few knew that my father had taken a second wife.
Sounds complicated. I can keep my mouth shut if you like.
I would very much appreciate your silence on the matter. But thank you, truly, for all that you said. Truth be told, the union between my father and stepmother has given rise to much speculation. But for now, what's truly baffling me is the identity of that lady you mentioned. She welcomed my stepmother into the kingdom after she fled home due to political strife. No, I must stop this. It's time to put an end to this discussion. Baseless speculation will get me nowhere.
Oh, come on. I finally felt like I understood, and then you go and say something cryptic like that. If I can't sleep tonight, I'm blaming you.
Well, if that happens, come back here and I'll keep you company. I'll be training a while yet. I wonder, could Happy's captor truly be her?
Oh, question mark? All right, we got two more. Two more with Dimitri.
Gustav, it has been 8 years since I last called you by that name.
Your Highness, I must deeply apologize for leaving the kingdom without permission.
There is no need to explain, old friend. I can guess at your reasons. The tragedy of Duscur. You felt responsible for that incident and sought respite in the goddess, abandoning your name, rank, and homeland in repentance. Am I right?
I have no excuses to offer. It was all I could think to do.
I always knew you for a pious man, and I figured that if you were to leave, this is where you would end up. You have changed much. Your face does not have the same resolve it once did.
If I may, Your Highness, you have changed as well.
I can't disagree.
It was my duty to protect His Majesty, your father. Naturally, that also included Lady Patricia and yourself as well.
My father and mother are gone. No amount of regret will bring them back.
My dreams are haunted by the thought that, had I arrived at Duscur more swiftly...
You saved my life at Duscur. I have only gratitude for you, no blame to speak of. I wish for you to remain in the kingdom, Gustav. Even after this conflict is over. I need your strength to help rebuild the ravaged land that Fargus has become.
Please, I beg your forgiveness. But there is no place left for me in that land.
I see. Though much has changed, your stubbornness remains. I have no desire to trouble you. If you do not wish to return, that is your choice to make. But I do advise you to at least visit the place of your birth. If only for your family's sake.
Yes, Your Highness. Thank you. I appreciate your concern.
All right. These two and then Dedue and somebody.
Your Highness, missing the day's training? How unlike you.
I had intended to train, but this rain is unrelenting.
Yes, it's really coming down out there. Makes it hard to go outside, I suppose. It's pouring so hard, I can't help but feel poorly.
Oh, pain.
Yes. Quite.
I love it.
Sorry, that one was pretty bad. I think this weather is putting a damper on my sense of humor.
Oh my god. Damper.
At any rate, did you need me for something?
Yes. You seem to have the time to spare, so would you help me organize our stock of weapons? You must know a thing or two about weapons, and I bet you're no slouch at physical labor.
Of course, I'd be happy to help. I was just hoping for a useful way to pass the time until the rain lets up.
I appreciate it. I don't know how I do it all on my own. You know, it's great that you're willing to help with this kind of thing. Some nobles are so self-important.
This is probably something that could have taken place before the time skip.
You're a real go-getter, Your Highness. Or should I say, your spryness?
Based on their dialogue. They're too happy.
Maybe that was disrespectful. If he's going to lop off my head, he'd better go ahead and do it. I can't bear the silence. Listen, Your Highness, that joke, I didn't mean to...
I just...
Huh?
oh my... I'm sorry, Eloise.
Wait, you mean you actually found it funny?
Oh goodness, not at all.
I see.
Not at all.
But when a joke is unfunny to a certain degree, it somehow comes full circle into hilarity.
That's not exactly what I was going for. Still, I don't think I've ever seen you laugh so loudly.
It's true. Laughter is not one of my strong suits. I actually can't recall the last time I laughed like that. Eloise, perhaps you should focus your efforts on honing this comedic talent of yours.
This talent? Is that your way of saying I'm no good at telling jokes?
My apologies. I should refrain from commenting on the quality of your jokes. What's important is that they bring joy, right?
That does it. Next time I make you laugh, I'm gonna make you admit it was a good quality joke. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'm going to cook up some top-notch rib ticklers.
Eloise, what about organizing the weapons? Oh, he's gone, isn't he?
All right, and then Dedue and Gilbert.
Ah, hello. Dedue, yes?
Finished praying?
I am, yes. You have grown much since I saw you last. You're a man now.
You barely know me.
True. I suppose we did only meet a handful of times.
As haggard as you look now, you were even worse when I last saw you in the capital.
Haggard, eh? True enough.
Still weighed down by the same regret, I see.
I was unable to protect the king. That is the ultimate failure. One I must atone for.
If you have the spare time to beg forgiveness, then pick up a lance and train.
That would do nothing to atone for the dead.
Your prayers are mere self-indulgence.
You do not understand.
No, I do not. Fargus needed you. His Highness needed you.
There was no other choice but for me to leave. What would you have done if you were in my place? If His Highness had died due to your failures?
If he commanded me to live, then I would live. Otherwise, I would die with him. I have nothing left to lose other than His Highness. Home, family, all but that man I have already lost. You were a knight in service to the king for decades. Not only did you excel in bravery, wisdom, and tactics, but in matters of character, you were an ideal knight, utterly above reproach. That is what His Highness has always said. I have only come this far by modeling my conduct after his stories of you. But now...
Forget those words spoken by His Highness. I am no different a man than I was before, beaten down by sin. Alone and weak. I am lost and irredeemable.
Okay. Well, we got through all of that. Let's go ahead and explore. We'll take a quick look at certifications. Eloise, did you... he'll get there eventually. Let's go. We're gonna actually just run straight over here. And start with this. Yeah. Who needs training? I haven't been able to train Dimitri in a long time. Let's take a quick look. Oh, I need to change his goals. He's already got A+ spear. We could custom focus. We don't need axe anymore. Heavy armor might still be good. Maybe. Let's do... We definitely want leadership. Authority. His authority's fallen behind a bit. And I'm thinking either horse or heavy armor. His horse is about to become A+ anyway, so let's do heavy armor, and we'll just like manually train him in horse once, and he'll be good. I am going to try and chill with him. Hopefully we can get this to work properly. Let's increase the steam. Steam it up. That did him a lot more than it did me. Hopefully this one hits me more. Okay, better. We're gonna try going light and hope that's enough to get me in range. Okay, this might put him over, unfortunately. Do I accept him feeling good, or do I go nuts and try and get myself? I'd like... I've been training myself a lot. It's probably fine to just leave with him. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Unlucky. We tried. I'm not going to spend any more time on it. I don't think it's worth more time. Let's go in the training grounds. What tournament is it this month? Oh yeah, let's do this. Calendar. Okay, so Golden Fish Choir Festival. So we definitely want to go to the choir. Advanced Axe Tournament. What do I get? Reward Silver Axe Plus? I don't really even need it, to be honest. I mean, I guess we'll do it anyway. I think we definitely just send the do in. I'll always try and do the tournament once each week. It's fine. He does 0 damage. Oh, unfortunate.
Weak. Get back. Had to be
Okay,
done.
we're gonna skip these. If they're doing literally 0 damage, then like, oof. Oh no, the dude's so tanky.
More proof of my loyalty.
All right, nice damage, bro.
Had to be done.
They're all hitting me twice, and it just doesn't matter. Oh my god.
I'll cut a path
Can
for
anyone
His
do
Highness.
damage at all? That was the semifinals. Will the finalists do damage? Oh, he's got me. He's got me. 3 damage. Look out. How comes he gets to use an Iron Axe, huh?
Weak.
Bonk. Alright, well, that was disgusting. Oh, that was not even a little bit close. Not even slightly. Alright, we got any sparklies over here? Nope. Alright, greenhouse keeper, what you got for me? Alright, we got the premium magic herb. I think we actually need fewer yellow seeds and more purple. Because, oh, hang on. I'm pretty sure that my mages are all getting actually relatively close to capping their magic power. Whereas, it's not the case. Oh, hello, Lysithia.
I'm relieved the prince seems to have finally come to his senses. Though it's a real shame that Lord Rodrigue passed away. It really is. But now, I think we're starting to see a sliver of hope for the future of Fodlan.
Yeah, fair. She's got full energy. Oh, you know what? Go ahead and train me, I guess. I'm not getting the sauna buff, but whatever. It doesn't really matter that much. Bernie! Bernie!
It's always so peaceful coming back here. But it's hard to relax knowing we have to go out on another expedition again so soon. And now we're headed to the kingdom? That sounds hard. Oh, really hard, don't you think?
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Of course you'd say that. Why'd I even ask?
Bernie! Oh, you like the potted plant thing. Alright. I'll run over here. There's somebody to talk to. You, what do you have to say?
The fish in this pond get fed every day. So they're swimming all lazy and serene, but the only reason they're kept here is so that they can one day be used for food. But the fish don't know that, so they just swim around happily. It's a bit of a miserable thought. But aren't soldiers much the same?
Huh. Interesting idea. Alright, let's do... Sure, you two are on the special list. Let's have a meal. Alright, we skip. They're full energy now. Well, there's someone to talk to up here. And then we need to make sure we save an energy for...
I've come to deliver vegetables we harvested in the village to the monastery's dining hall. Because of the season, I couldn't really pick that much. But I wanted to help you guys out, even just a little bit. We're busily planting seeds, so when things start to grow, I'll be back.
Huh. Well, at least we seem to be making his life better. Who dis?
So we're turning around and heading for the kingdom capital? Ridiculous. Tell him to cease this nonsense. Isn't there a saying in Fodlan? Something about those with power knowing how to use it. If he's not careful, the goddess will send her Saids to smite him. Not that I believe that.
I don't know what you're all upset about. I think going back to the kingdom is correct, but...
Up until a few decades ago, Ferdiad was a disorderly city. Even the water supply was poorly constructed. As such, it was a hotbed of sickness and disease. The late king hired a researcher named Cornelia, who advised that he give top priority to improving the city's infrastructure. In the space of just a few years, the city was transformed into a place of beauty and order. At the same time, the diseases that had plagued our land loosened their grip, one after another. It was miraculous.
Was Cornelia the mage who is betrayed us, though? Who has betrayed
Kingdom
us?
capital. It's been way too long since I was there last. Oh, Professor, I didn't mean... it's not that I'm looking forward to it or anything.
You don't have to hide it.
Please don't tease me like that. It's just, when I think of us finally saving everyone in Ferdiad, it makes me a little happy. Okay, maybe a lot happy.
Yeah, your mom lives there, I'm pretty sure, huh?
The kingdom capital is under the tight control of Cornelia, who was ennobled by the Empire. Judging by what we heard from Lord Rodrigue, it sounds like she's a tyrant, but all of that ends soon. Let's get there quickly.
Yeah, so it was Cornelia. So she helped a lot, and then now she's turned her back, eh?
I agree that we should head for Ferdiad, but let's not forget our search for Lady Rhea. The soldiers from the church are going to set up a base at the Great Bridge of Murden. They'll be able to keep up the search while we head for the kingdom capital.
Lady Rhea, who cares? I will wait. I'd rather get my white magic up to like A+ and see what I get.
Professor?
Hey, Gatekeeper.
Greetings, Professor. Nothing to report. Ferdiad is a city with a long history that goes back to before Fargus gained its independence. I'd like to visit that place at least once before I die, but I'm afraid I have my own work to attend to. It's hard being so dedicated. Ah, well, I'll go there for some leisurely sightseeing once Fodlan knows peace.
Fair. Hello, free stuff. Hello, free stuff. What do you have to say?
If you manage to take back Ferdiad, it'll make it a bit easier for us to do business. Taxes in the Fargus dukedom are ridiculously high. Makes it hard to even think about trading. That Cornelia woman. What does she use that ample tax money for anyway? From the Empire's perspective, I suppose it makes sense to squeeze the former kingdom territories for all they're worth. But if they throw those territories into total ruin, doesn't that defeat the purpose of conquering them?
Huh. Hello, Dink Merchant. What you got for me?
Will this one do? It's all yours. Will this one? It's all yours. Will this one do?
I don't think I really need. Those are expensive.
No, sir. You gotta...
Sorry, I didn't listen to a word you said.
You gotta...
You don't need energy. You got the secret shop nowadays. Junk. I could buy one more Master Seal just to make sure. Just wondering if, like, the crit ring is... it's only +5 crit. Yeah, didn't I get, like, a really good shield that reduces...
Hey, welcome.
I'll have to take a look at that shield that I got. Anyway, let's get the riding boots. Bear stuffy. The usual.
Come again.
Hello there. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes. This one, yes.
Smash A.
This one, yes. This one, yes. I thank you. Return soon, please.
Alright. Don't think we really need anything else from here. Hello. I want to check something actually. So, inventory items. I think it's for to do. Items. Let's see. Halves monster damage, restores HP each turn, and it's 5 protection. Interesting. The other option was... where was it? There's definitely some sort of special shield that I got. Oh, maybe it's on one of my units. Let's put that axe away. I have a talisman. Let's put that away. Leather shield? No, it's garbage. skill, trading stuff. I don't know why you have so many chest keys on you, but sure. You have a master key. Sure, you can have a master key too, why not? I could have sworn, didn't I pick up some sort of fancy shield? You have a Hexlock shield, that's fine. Huh? I swear I picked up some sort of fancy shield. Hang on. Maybe it's further down? Was there not a fancy shield that, like, reduced... Understand magic and physical... I could have sworn, dude. Oh, here it is. I'm just blind and dumb. Weight 0. A shield that offers divine protection for steeds. Nullifies extra effectiveness against cavalry units. That's really good. Maybe. I mean, the big thing is weight 0, protection 3. So I think I actually probably give that to Sylvain. I don't think he needs this goddess ring. Because Sylvain's less of a critter. Whereas Dimitri has pretty high crit. Dimitri's like a slightly higher damage version of Sylvain, so I'm fine with Sylvain being a slightly tankier version of Dimitri, although his HP is not quite the same level. I mean, it's hard to have that much HP. He's just rolled really good HP stats. Anyway, we're good. Let's make some progress here. Just fast travel to make this a little easier. All right, Dimitri, you can actually talk to me now.
I really caused trouble for you, didn't I? I am so sorry, truly. I am also eternally grateful to you. Now, it's time to go to the kingdom capital. I hope that you will lend me your strength once again.
It's good that you're no longer being a Mr. Grumpy Pants. Alright, you're full energy, you're good to go. Alright, Dedue.
Everyone is saying His Highness is back to his old self, but I do not think that is accurate. What he was until recently is what he had been for as long as I've known him. So tortured by his compassion for the fallen that it had driven him mad. He has always been too kind to be king. He has always felt too much for the weak and the dead. That is exactly why I look up to him.
Fair. Yeah, I don't have anything I want to get trained in. Alright, someone's out here. Oh, my dosages, oh no. Sylvain.
I don't feel like I can just forget all the awful stuff he's done. But if His Highness is owning up to his past and trying to move forward, I figure I can give him that chance. We've been friends since we were kids. I'm gonna be there for him all the way to the end.
Fair. Very fair. You're full energy. Is there anyone not full energy? Oh, Ingrid's around here somewhere. She must be up this way. Whee! I was gonna look real quick. Wrong button. Anybody need energy still? No, everyone's good.
What the?
Oh, I can still hardly believe we managed to win against numbers like that.
I mean, I absolutely crushed them and, like, barely took damage.
Oh, unless the real me is lying dead in Gronder and this is all just a happy dream.
Nope. No, we slaughtered them. It was quite easy.
We buried Lord Rodrigue's body ourselves. There wasn't time to do things properly. It pains me that I was unable to take him home to his territory. Once this war is over, I'd like to hold a proper funeral for him. For now, we need to focus on taking back Ferdiad. All will be well eventually. I know we can win.
I don't know why I'm checking. I know they're all full energy. It's just like, I'll check to see if they have energy. Someone over here wants to talk. What do you have to say, Knight of Saros?
After that great battle earlier, the balance of power in Fodlan has shifted greatly. To get revenge for all our fallen friends, we'll have to stake our lives on the fight that lies before us.
Okay. I'm so glad I wasted my time talking to her, Kappa.
Okay.
Let's check real quick on all this free money I got from selling expensive fishies. You summon. Nice. Fishies. I'm not gonna bother with this, honestly. I'm done. I've got so much money. My people are all the classes that I want for them. It's basically just trying to get everyone up to like S rank. That's the final, right? It's S. Oh, look at how close he is. I assume as soon as he caps that A+ out, it's it.
I was born and raised in Fargus, but I've never actually been to Ferdiad. Do you think it'll still be cold at this time of year? I can't even imagine.
We should, maybe, sure.
You're right. It's an important battle, so let's make sure we're ready for anything.
I have no idea, sir. Goodbye. The music is gone. Now it's temple music. Wah.
Yeah, hi there.
Alright, hello, choir time. Annette and Happy, sure. Eventually, I hope to be able to run, Happy and Bernadetta.
Singing is so much fun.
So if we can run party of 12, that would be best.
This experience is critical.
Oh wait, what did I just get? Sorry, I was kind of skipping. I think I just got higher rank. Yeah, authority, A+. Nice. Let's take a quick look. Sorry, abilities on myself. Yeah, I have rank 5 authority, rank 5 sword prowess. I still have the +2 speed. I assume that's still pretty good. Axe Breaker's definitely good. Sacred Power's definitely good. The only one I would consider swapping out is this +2 speed, I think. Okay. Whee! Hello, Flame.
Standing face to face with those whom I went to school with. On the field of battle. How inhuman war is. How horrifying. My heart feels shattered. It is my hope that this war marks the end of such foolish behavior.
Fair. In fact, agree.
Yes.
I would prefer not have to kill the people I went to class with.
So many people died in the battle at Gronder, and here we are, preparing for the next battle as if nothing happened the day before. It's almost easier to think about war as theater, with the stage an entire continent.
Though actors die, the show goes on.
Something like that. If an accident happens on stage, the next day's performance must be unaffected. Everyone just pretends like everything is fine, focusing on their role in the play.
Fair. Fair, what do you call it? Analogy? Hello, counselor. One note. What you got for me? After the war, we'll have far fewer opportunities to fight. When that day comes, what should I do? How will I keep my sword skills sharp? Strive to become the best in all of Poland? I don't know. I'm sure he'll like that. Yeah. I don't know if that was really the right answer. Like, huh? The answer didn't really have anything to do with his question of how will he keep his sword skills sharp. Alright, I still don't have enough. Next thing I should raise, I think, is strength speed. And then probably defense resistance. And then lastly, luck
See you again
charm.
soon.
Let's go over here. We have Felix to talk to. There's a quest. There's a cat to my right. Fluffy kitty, hello. He's on his little cat tower looking down at me. Whee! Run, 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 run. Here we go.
He'll need to excel as a leader if he's to make up for my old man's death. Though if my father could see Dimitri now, he'd be glad to have made the sacrifice. Don't you dare tell anyone I said that.
Alright, Hanneman. Hanneman. Professor Hanneman. Here you are.
There's a school of sorcery in Ferdiad, which is staffed by the top minds of magical research. The study of crests and sorcery should not be separate. I've often thought I should pay them a visit someday. I never imagined I might end up invading the place with an army, though. Not how I imagined it at all.
Yeah, makes sense. Alright, so there should be like one or two more people who can give me white magic healing. There's the lady professor. I probably do don't know actually what else I do.
Hey, you.
Hi, me. Ignatz, no one cares about
Battle
you.
at Gronder Field was gruesome, wasn't it? But perhaps it's irresponsible to look away. To close our eyes to the horrors of war. As survivors, we must ensure that all these lives were not lost in vain. We must see the tragic foundations upon which we'll build our future.
Why did I invite this guy into my class again?
May an age of peace
Wait, I'm
rise
sorry.
from the ashes, so that all this sacrifice means something.
I shouldn't have bothered, honestly. I mean, he's fine. I don't hate him. I just don't know enough about him. If he was, like, in my class to begin with, I would probably like him more.
Edelgard, Claude, His Highness, all the house leaders from way back when, assembled again at Gronder. I wonder what their thoughts were as they headed out to the battlefield.
Well, they lost last time. They should have had a heads up. They're gonna lose again.
I'm very grateful to you. I could never have achieved this on my own. It is all thanks to you and Lord Rodrigue. This month, we will invade Ferdiad by way of the Fraldarius domain. Leave the negotiations with House Fraldarius to me. You make ready for the actual battle. It's a tricky business, but we are taking our first steps forward.
Nice. Quest.
I
Oh,
have a
multiple
request.
quests.
I have a request.
Find some flowers? Huh. I didn't really read. Eloise!
The Emperor was wounded at Gronder Field. What do you think is going on in the Empire now? The Leicester Alliance has really suffered a blow as well. Who knows what will become of them? From now on, we have to pay close attention to how the rest of Fodlan is doing.
Yeah. Good points, sir. Whee! Let's go. Oh, my nose. So itchy.
Really?
Really. Alright, hello. Please train me.
Fighting with 3 different groups in the mix was as confusing as it was difficult to survive.
No, I just took them out one at a time. Or actually both kind of at the same time. I went like Empire, Alliance, Empire. Took the middle, killed everyone from the Alliance, and then went back to Empire.
Enemies and allies dying, one on top of the other. What an absolute mess, huh?
I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't lose a single ally.
If only I had my infirmary out in Gronder. Maybe I could have saved a few more lives.
I guess obviously the idea is you have allies. You're just leading groups, so technically none of the leaders died, but you definitely lost troops is the concept.
Professor.
If we're headed to the kingdom capital, that means we're further away from rescuing Lady Rhea. But it can't be helped, can it? Perhaps some people will question this decision, but I trust your judgment. Lady Rhea would want us to help in Ferdiad. She'd scold us if we rescued her and left innocent people suffering.
I might come back and train under you. Don't know. I don't think I need the training under Sword. But then again, does that mean I'm taking the training over here instead?
Seems we are headed for the kingdom capital this month. The Church of Seros stands ready to lend its aid to you and Dimitri. It may be a roundabout route, but I believe this path will still eventually take us to Rhea. Besides, saving the people of Fargus is just what she would want us to do.
You know what I might actually do? This is scuffed, and I did it wrong, but I think I will actually try and sauna again. Even though I already did some training, it's going to last for the entire month, and I'm probably coming back to explore again, so that I'll get my value out of it then. And hopefully I can get somebody here some extra value when I'm training them. Probably one of the ladies. Let's see real quick. The ladies. You're still only B+ healing. Yeah, let's try and get her healing up. So Annette it is. Hopefully we succeed this time. Alright, let's just go straight for the... let's go straight for the big one. It just sucks when it makes a big gap between me and her and there's just nothing you can do to fix it. That was okay. Let's do the stay longer. Okay. Let's do stay longer again. Alright, perfect. Now we do increase steam, and that should put us up. I still have time for one stay longer if I have to. Okay, perfect. This should hopefully get her up into the green. Is that really not enough green for her? Aww. Lame. Alright, whatever. Good enough. Let's beep, 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 beep. I'll let Happy train me or something. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Fish. The fish. I'm done with fishing. I don't care anymore. I'm cap professor level, so there's no point trying to grind the fish XP. I enjoy some good fishing minigames. This one's not the best. I think the Stardew Valley is still one of the best I've played for the fishing
listen
minigame.
up. I've got something to report. I hear there was a huge battle recently. Glad to see you made it back safe and sound. Maybe there's life after death, or maybe that's just a bunch of pretty words. Either way, we should live like our time here is all we've got.
Fair.
Pardon me. Got a wager for you. My friend says there's twice as many women in Abyss as men. You think he's right?
I mean, looking in this tavern, I don't see a single woman.
Good eye. You win. Here, have a little something.
Okay. Yeah, I was looking in there and there's literally just a whole bunch of men. This is already capped, right? Yeah, it's capped. Alright, hang on, someone to talk to right here. Balthus. I don't like your outfit, Balthus. You looked better when you were younger.
Get this, pal.
5 years ago.
I swung by the training ground and ran into that Dimitri guy. Haven't seen him in ages. He seems less rabid, but he's still too damn serious. It's depressing. I challenged him to a brawl, hoping for a quick knockout. Didn't work out that way. We went at it for quite a while. He's a tough one.
Should have invited me.
True. The two of us could have taken him down, no problem. Between you and me, the man is stunning in battle. Nearly on par with myself. Bet the ladies can't get enough.
Considering he's about twice the level of you, I'm pretty sure he could run, like, wipe the floor with you. You'd be absolutely destroyed. I'm gonna try offering some items. Oh, man. 10 points a pop? Isn't that a lot when I have 30-something? I'm not gonna be fishing anymore, so, like, why not, dude? Oh. I could just, you know, spend more money on these again in the future. These are worth a decent bit. 20? Oh, because it's rare. 25? Bow fruit? Angelica seeds? I have a lot of these. Let's give her like 20. Actually, let's do more. I should consider just spending a lot of money to get free this stuff. I have a lot of umbral steel. Yeah, like, I need this reputation for multiple different things. So just kind of cashing in 25 a piece. Let's keep like 10 of them. 20 a piece. Don't mind if I do. 10 a piece isn't really worth that much. Alright. Oh, let's keep looking. I don't really have enough of those to really cash in, or these. Yeah, who knows? Maybe I'll just go shopping. I could like literally just go buy a metric shit ton of flower seeds and then cash them in. I got a decent bit there. And apparently I can use the fortune teller to like set up marriages between my party members, but it costs a lot. I don't know, that sounds interesting.
We've come so far. I hate that we're headed to the kingdom capital now, but it's not like we have much choice. We don't have the numbers to face the Empire head on, so we've just gotta shut it and deal.
Okay, goodbye. I guess I need to wrap this episode up here shortly.
If we're going to the kingdom capital, that means I'll run into the lady who, well, you know.
Must be eager to face her.
No, I'm definitely not in a rush to confront that one. We'll just have to see what happens when I meet her face to face.
Oh. Okay, well. Also, hang on real quick. I saw a new support. Who's it between? Me and Manuela. Interesting. I didn't actually look at what I found. I just kind of mashed A, as I do.
Professor, it's this way?
I'm sorry, I don't care. Maybe when I play as the Empire, I'll run her in my party instead of Happy.
Why, hello there.
Yeah, so look at... Wait, what? You can have Felix and Sylvain, Felix and Annette, Felix and Ingrid, Felix and Lysithea, Ash and Mercedes, Sylvain and Mercedes, oh my god. Wait, what? What does this mean? The dude in it? Mercedes and Eloise? What the fuck? Is this not them getting married? Here's the thing. This one right here. There's no way. Maybe it just unlocks an additional better ending for them? Maybe? Or like just more ending story stuff? I have no idea. Maybe I'll look that up, but for now, I should go get trained by someone, and maybe I will just go to the sauna again and try to get Annette saunaed up so that I can train her better. I might do that, honestly. Grimoire looks pretty popular. Dark Knight, Great Knight, War Master, Bow Knight, Mortal Savant, Wyvern Lord. Interesting. I think I will actually try and... No. I'll just get trained. Who can still train me? I think Dorothea didn't train me. Oh, Handaman definitely didn't train me. Handaman. Come here, Handaman.
What of this? There's a scoop.
Don't care. Train me, sir. Nice. Okay, cool. We will end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. We'll definitely be back with more. Hopefully I can keep up the daily uploads. I'm actually doing 2 a day right now. I missed I think I didn't upload anything yesterday because I just didn't get around to it. But I've been pretty good at uploading, doing 2 a day for the past month or so. At some point I'll go back down to 1 a day, but right now I'm doing both Persona and this game. My brain hurts. Help. Fire Emblem. But I'm actually running out of Persona episodes, so I need to go back and play more Persona. I don't even know how far away I am from beating that game. Probably still a ways to go. I've just been having too much fun with this game. This game's really good. It really suits me. But anyway, we'll end this episode here. Thank you so much for watching. Have a good one. Bye-bye.